Now, from your hyper-local weather source, this is your Norcast weather update. Brought to you by Comfort Now by Bob McAllister.
Hi, Comfort Bob. It's a great time to improve your air conditioner setup. Give us a call. We have specials going on right now. Rebates, tax credits, it's all available. Check out our website, iwantcomfortnow.com.
Hi everybody, meteorologist Brittany Trumpy here. We saw a really nice afternoon over the past couple of hours, but overnight tonight we will see deteriorating conditions once again. Our second storm is on the way. This graphic looks very eerily similar to what we saw just a couple days ago with the few little tweaks kind of here and there. The wind gusts are down just slightly compared to what we just saw. We're going to be in that 40 to 55 mile per hour wind gust for most of South Jersey. Along the coast, 55 plus. The rainfall totals will be a little bit lower with this system as well, only about an inch to an inch and a half of rain. And the rest of it is pretty much the same. We're still going to be seeing the issues with downed trees and broken tree limbs. It's going to cause damage to power lines and things like that. We're still seeing minor coastal flooding as a concern, moderate river flooding across our area. So really the impacts of this system are pretty much exactly the same as far as the power outages and the risk for flooding, the actual numbers as far as wind and rain. That's where the difference is. But really when it gets down to what we're expecting, it's pretty much exactly the same. So over about the next hour or so, we're going to see the rain start to really intensify overnight tonight. You're going to be seeing even maybe a little bit of some thunderstorm activity as this system kind of rolls through. Normally you don't associate thunderstorms with January, but hey, here we are. Some very strong wind gusts, heavy rain on the way. Hopefully by about 5-6 a.m. tomorrow morning, everything is done and over with. So here we are right now, a couple of showers already working their way out of the west, moving into South Jersey. That activity is going to become a bit more widespread. We're going to see some heavier rain on the way. I would say probably about 11 p.m. through till 1 a.m. is when we see some of the heaviest rain, and then by about 5 o'clock you can see that low kind of moving up towards Buffalo, taking a lot of the moisture with it as it continues to march a little bit further to the east. Some snow is going to move into kind of western Pennsylvania, maybe reach about State College, but other than that, here we're going to be dry for the rest of your weekend. Saturday and Sunday looking really not too bad once we clear this system out. Here's what we're expecting as far as rainfall totals. About 1 inch to maybe an inch and a half across parts of North Jersey. There are going to be those small pockets where they just kind of hit the rain lottery, and they will be closer to maybe about 1 3/4, 2 inches, but those will be extremely isolated. Most spots will be kind of closer to an inch, maybe an inch and a half. We are concerned about flooding in many different ways. So coastal flooding is probably the low end of what we're concerned about. Yeah, we have a little bit of an onshore flow. We're going to see a lot of water kind of rushing into the back bay and things like that. But with it being low tide, the timing kind of works out for us there. Moderate concern for flooding along the Delaware Bay, kind of the same reason. Yes, there's going to be some water kind of rushing in, kind of pushing into the bay, but nothing really too extraordinary, nothing too crazy. What we're really concerned about is river flooding. Those rivers and creeks throughout South Jersey kind of feeding into the Delaware River or even kind of leading out towards the ocean itself and the marshes and things like that. Those rivers and creeks are sitting extremely high already, thanks to the 3 or more inches that we picked up kind of last week into early this week. So really, we're going to just dump some extra water on top of that, and it's just not really what we need. So those rivers and creeks are going to continue to rise over pretty much the first half of the day tomorrow and maybe even into the afternoon and evening. We're also going to be seeing some strong wind gusts once again. We have a wind advisory. This goes all the way through till about 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So while the rain clears out by tomorrow morning, the wind still sticks around. You can see down towards Cape May and along some of those more barrier islands, there is actually a wind warning. Well, because that puts you in the 45 to 55 plus mile per hour wind gust range. There are going to be some of those stronger wind gusts right along the coastline. It's just kind of our typical setup. You have the wind kind of coming in off the ocean, but just really not much friction, and it kind of slams into the coastline. As soon as you get further inland, those numbers kind of tend to fall off a little bit, but still, we're going to have issues. We're going to have more power outages, and if you kind of live along one of those waterways that is already sitting pretty high, I would keep a close eye on how things go overnight tonight and into tomorrow morning, because flooding is going to be an issue. Now, Saturday afternoon, we dry out, but the water might even continue to rise for a couple of hours. Some sunshine on the way for your Saturday and Sunday. Monday even starts off nice but cold. There is a small opportunity for some winter weather on the way for Tuesday. Could be seeing some snow showers as a little bit of moisture kind of works in as that colder air continues to linger. And then Wednesday, a cold snap on the way. Temperatures could be in the 20s during the daytime, in the teens overnight. So if you haven't gotten out that really thick winter jacket, you might want to think about finding it for next week. Okay, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. We're going to keep you up to date on everything that's going on overnight tonight and into tomorrow. But for right now, I will be seeing you later on around bedtime tonight.